Hey everybody, this is David at Barnyard Bees, and today's video is a little bit different. It's not so much about honeybees as it is about plants that you can grow from the fall into early spring, but also not only can you eat on these plants, but these will also bolt out early in the spring and the honeybees will go crazy after them. These right here, here's an idea what to do with your wife's flower pots in the fall. She always has all different plants growing out here. Flowers, marigolds, I don't know what all, petunias and such. And when the frost comes, or at the end of the summer when you get tired of messing with them, here's a good option to do. Is get you some collard greens or kale seeds, any cold weather crop like that, and plant those. Just sow them. You can get them real cheap on eBay. Sow them inside your flower pots, and these things will grow all winter. At least here in North Georgia they do. It doesn't get cold enough to kill them, and it gets down in the single digits, and they still, you would think they're dead when a freeze hits them. And you'd swear they're dead, and you come out and look next day and they're growing again. So these right here, I planted these about September probably. So if you're in the south, you could still sow some as long as you have warm weather and a few warm days where the seeds will germinate, or you could actually start them inside and then plant them to get them germinated, or just take the pots inside and let them germinate in the warm house. Bring them back outside once they start to sprout, because you don't want to let them get very big, because then the cold from the outside to the inside will kill them. So just when they're starting to sprout, then bring them outside. We got a few here and there. Lizzie the bee dog, of course. And you can see our old Halloween pumpkins that need throw to the pigs. We got some growing right there, right there, some. And right here, and these things, they'll do good. These will be just in time for Thanksgiving here in the south and Georgia. A lot of people like collard greens, and also now at this stage right here, these plants are just, there's some right there. Right now they're just perfect for salad. Some of the seeds didn't come up too even in a couple of these pots, but they're okay. And you can see something's been nibbling on these, and I'm pretty sure what it is. I've seen a lot of slugs out here. Always seems like there's pests somewhere. If it's not in the bee yard, it's in the garden. But like I said, in the spring, now if you can plant some of these in the garden, they'll do very well. A couple of years ago, I had kale and collard greens. And when they sprouted in the spring, well, they bolted is what they did. And the flowers on them, those honeybees, they was all over those things. So they come out and bloom before about anything. So that's there's a little tip. These right here, like I said, what you can do is either cut them with scissors or just pinch them off like this right here. Pinch it, and they're ready to eat like that. They're very good. Very tender at this stage, and these will make a very good salad, and they're very good for you. Now all I did in these pots here, where she had flowers in them, I put a little bit of, because I have goats, I raise goats, so I put 2 or 3 inches of composted goat manure in them and stirred it up really good, and they took off. I mean, they took on that nitrogen really fast, and these things will grow all winter long. So it's like having your own salad. You don't have to go there. Basically, you really don't even need to go to the store. You could just pick these all winter long. Now up north, maybe not so much, and I wish you guys could, where it's real cold, but you could always take them inside. Like I said, these tolerate into single digits. It usually dips down to 8 degrees, 5 degrees at the absolute coldest here. And they survive that. I don't know below that, I don't know. I know cabbage does very well. But broccoli, not so much. It seems like it'll die off. Cabbage, it's almost like you can't kill that cabbage. but the collard greens and the kale, these are called Georgia collards, what these are called. But there's so many different kinds. And kale, there's a Siberian kale, miniature. There's all different kinds that do very well. But that's just a little fall tip from Barnyard Bees. And like I said, this will give your bees something to feed on in the spring, and then it'll feed you salad all winter long. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching Barnyard Bees.